Well, we now know more about what contaminated the Sugar Creek scrap site that's located on Terre Haute's west side off Holman Street.
And that's where News 10's John Swanner is live tonight. John, remind us what happened there.
Well, Patrice, the city of Terre Haute discovered some contaminants in the land here, and that's when the Environmental Protection Agency was called in to clean up this mess because it was that bad. Well, now that EPA report, it's final, and that opens doors for the city of Terre Haute. Lots of cleanup remains to be done at the Sugar Creek scrap site. Crews are now able to even be on site now that the Environmental Protection Agency took care of some major contaminants here this past summer, including 2,000 tons of soil tainted with lead and arsenic.
They also took out over 100 drums. 6 of those drums had hazardous waste in them, including lead sludge and benzene.
The city discovered this mess in January of 2013. Within its report, the EPA said it cost more than $515,000 to clean up the hazardous waste. The EPA will recoup these costs not at city taxpayer expense, but at the expense of those who dump the waste. Now that the EPA's final report is complete, this will allow the city to move forward with a major component of its combined sewer overflow plan, a component that's been on hold for the last 2 years. The city acquired the Sugar Creek scrap site because it wants to build a floatable control structure here. Think of it as a giant filter for the city's sewer system. It will weed out floatable objects before sending waste to the city's wastewater treatment plant.
We've got a clean site now ready for construction. It's no more threat to human health or hazard at all.
Meanwhile, the city has now moved in to remove more than 10,000 tires, construction debris, and scrap metal. That should be completed by the end of March. And that will open the door for construction of the floatable control building here on site here at the Sugar Creek scrap site. That should be taking place as early as the end of April. Mike and Patrice, back to you.
All right, thank you, John.